know if there are ever going to be more regions than there are now. The 3 that are
right.
part of Pokemon Go. I literally have no idea. But if there are, I have room for them in my pocket notebook. So I just have one thing because the one thing that app does not track. So it tracks what you caught and how many of it you've caught. And if you still have that individual Pokemon, it'll tell you when you caught it. But if you trade it in, you no longer have that information.
Oh.
So that's one thing that I figured out really early on and started tracking when I caught something for the first time. Or if the first time I saw it was because I hatched it or evolved it.
Right.
So that's what I keep track of. I kept track of a little bit more than that in my bullet journal, but decided I didn't really need to keep track of all that data because most of it is in the app. But I really wanted to be able to see at a glance what I have, what I don't have, what I've seen. So those ones aren't marked off as being caught. And then when I first caught, hatched, or evolved them.
Gotcha.
So just one date. If I caught it and then later hatched it, I'm not going to write down that I also hatched it on a later date. Just the first time I saw that thing. Or put that thing in my inventory. Even if that particular Pokemon is now gone, I still have that information.
Right.
So I'm weird. It's okay.
We're all weird.
Well, most people wouldn't care about that. I care, and it's a weird thing. But to me, that's part of the collection part of it. So, yeah, I don't know.
Well, and we know we haven't been doing any knitting.
Right? I mean, a couple of times I've pulled out my secret beach scarf. I posted that on Instagram for our listeners who might see our stuff there. And I forgot to write down the name of the Blue Sky Fibers hat kit that I have. I pointed at it at Stephen B.
Oh, right.
That because I needed a new thing that I could put in my work bag for when I sometimes, I have a group that I knit with usually on Tuesdays at lunchtime. And I needed something small and portable. So I started working on that hat, but I haven't even finished casting on yet. And that was almost 2 weeks ago. So I actually did. And then I realized, I was supposed to use cable cast on. So I had to start over, and then I just haven't worked on it again since then. So those are kind of the 2 things that I've been, when I have worked on anything, that's all. I think it's called Essential Slouch or something like that.
Yeah, I've been working on that 1918 hat I think I posted or talked about. Yeah, I've just been working on that a little bit when I've had time. Yesterday we watched some movies, so I tried to work on it then, but I don't think I've touched it at all this entire week or even most of the month. I had new projects at work, so it's not like when there was nothing to do, I actually had other things that I had to try and get done. So otherwise, normally I could just sit and knit and watch Netflix, but no, not this month.
Yeah, that's not a thing that I have ever.
So did you watch the Drag Race finale?
I did.
Okay. Were you excited at who won, or? Yeah, that's how I felt.
I don't know. I still wanted Miss Cracker to win, and that just wasn't one of the options that I had. So I was like, to some degree, I wasn't sure I actually cared which one of the 4 won. I
guess we should say spoilers.
Oh yeah, spoilers. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, as I started watching it, which I started watching a little late because I had dinner with my parents at night, and I just was like, I don't know. I still don't know which one of the 4 I care about.
Right.
So, yeah.
And then there was the butterfly mishap. Oh my God.
Okay, I'm so glad to know that it was a mishap, because I was like, I do not understand. I mean, at some point I realized, I think I see what she was going for. Something didn't go right.
No.
But it still didn't, even if it had gone right, it had nothing to do with the song.
No, none.
So
she was just trying to make a really powerful reveal, and it didn't work.
Yeah. Yeah.
And everything that I've read said that she, all of her practice runs at home worked out perfectly. This one, the environment was, because they have to stay cold to stay kind of sleepy and dormant. And then when you heat them up, when they warm up, then they get more active. And so it just didn't get warm enough for them to fly away.
Okay.
So
yeah. I mean, I feel bad that it didn't go well as planned for Asia, but on the other hand, me personally, I had some glee when Cameron won. So that particular face-off, but just because she was killing it. And I like Cameron. So
and then when Cameron and Eureka were facing off, right?
Well,
or no? Who was facing off?
No, it was Aquaria and Eureka.
Oh, okay. Both of them at that point, I'm like, you could tell they were both tired.
Oh, yeah.
Because they were not. Neither one of them was wowing me at all with their battle.
Yeah, I mean, I think that they were both. I mean, I felt like they were both similar effort.
Yeah.
Like they felt very similar to me. And so part of me was not surprised when RuPaul was like, you're both still in.
Yeah.
But, yeah. But I wish that there was like an interview, kind of a fluffy interview, and then the lip sync battle. It's like, have past finales been that uneventful?
No, I think
I've only seen a few, and I don't really remember very many.
Right.
So.
In past ones, it was more of interview. Like a whole. They didn't split out the reunion show. Essentially, it was reunion, and then they talked to the individual candidates, and then they. She showed the winner. But it was a lot more interview with all of them, and a lot more of talking behind the scenes. So splitting this out, I don't know, has given them more room for entertainment, I guess, but
yeah, I don't know.
It was weird.
It seems sort of anticlimactic after the whole season. It was like, and we're done.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And I didn't mind that Aquaria won. I mean, I'm not exactly sure about all these youngins.
Right. She's got a good sense of style, and she does okay with lip sync, I guess. I'm not a fan of her attitude.
Yeah. Yeah. She's okay. I do think that she grew during the season.
Yes.
But
she was way worse when we first saw her.
Yeah. I think she definitely learned some life stuff over the course of the season, which is important.
And then,
we'll see.
And now I'm jumping track. Big Brother came out.
Yes.
Did you watch both episodes?
I did.
Okay, good. So we can talk.
And and I watched just a little bit of Thursday night's Big Brother After Dark.
Okay.
I haven't watched a lot because I usually don't watch I don't have 3 hours a day to sit and watch that. But I'll usually skip through and, see if anything interesting looks like it's happening, and then I'll stop and watch some. But I was just letting it play while I was doing something yesterday, and I'm like,
Yeah. At work, when I don't want to listen to music or a podcast or a book or watch a show, listen to watching a show, I'll sometimes put on the live feeds and just, so I'm excited for that to be back now. But so what did you think of the new house and some of the new tricks?
I don't know. I mean, I think season 20, right? So they're trying to be all super something for season 20, and it's all very, technology-ish based, like at least technology terms.
Right.
And
I think the robot's a unique feature.
It is unique, but I feel horrible for Samantha.
Yes.
So, I mean, this hasn't shown up quite as much on the show yet, but when I was watching Big Brother After Dark, there's a group of people talking in the kitchen, and she's there at the counter. No one is acknowledging her being there.
Oh my gosh. So that's what she meant.
She's also not saying anything.
Right.
But I mean, this is live after the episode from Thursday. So, okay. I mean, so clearly it was already happening before that.
Right.
But I mean, I can, it basically like they're treating her robot like it's just something there. Like it's, and it's like, well, that's her being in the house right now, and like there was no acknowledgement. I mean, and clearly they can't offer her food, like
Right.
you know, or whatever it is that they're doing in the kitchen. But yeah, it's like she just wasn't really part of the conversation, and no one's acknowledging her. She's also not talking,
Yeah.
so I don't think that that's helping.
No, that's not helping at all.
But
Because like when you're just a
it was just
robot-y thing,
awkward.
you're gonna have to put more effort in to remind people, hey, I'm still here.
right.
Yeah.
So, but it was just super weird. I mean, like I was forgetting that was, you know, like Samantha's representation, and I'm sitting there watching it,
Right.
you know, like watching for what is going to be happening with her. So, and they're also distracted with other things, like, you know, they got alcohol and, you know, whatever. So,
Right.
Guinness, no, that's not for you. Guinness, stop. I have these sheets, like these little teeny mini sheets of stickers that stick into a, you know, like they're in the back page of my planner. But apparently one of them was getting a little floppy where Guinness could see it, and he decided to bite one of them. Like, not for you. Those are my expensive Japanese stickers. Go away. Yeah, just because it's your birthday doesn't mean that you get to eat all my stickers. Nope, no stickers for you. So yeah, and I can't decide if I like anybody yet.
Right.
I kind of don't care for anybody.
I do like Sam. She's cute.
Yeah,
She seems really sweet.
yeah. I've seen some glimmers that is letting me know that there's more there than I realized at first. Because at
Right.
first she seemed very fluffy.
Yeah.
And, but I think there's more. I mean, she has some good. I assume she's coming up with them on her own one-liners in her robot
Right.
form and stuff. So I'm like, maybe there is some good there.
Yeah.
So she's kind of, you know, I'm warming toward her, but oh my God, all the bros and
I do like JC. He's just so adorable.
yeah, he also obnoxious.
Well, yeah. He reminds me so much of like Yara Sophia and Nina Flowers even. Totally Nina Flowers.
Yeah, I don't know who that first one is that you mentioned, but Nina Flowers, I know.
Was Yara on the first season? No, she was not on the first season. Just like earlier seasons, I think, but I don't remember which one. But yeah. But Nina, I mean, like the way he talks and everything, totally Nina Flowers.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And Nina was one of my favorites. So instantly I was like, oh, you're so cute. I just want to pick you up and carry you around. All right. Well, I suppose, we want to talk about organizing data?
Sure. Well, I didn't get to talk about my project in air quotes yet.
Let's talk about your project.
So one of the sort of problems, issues, something with buying all kinds of notebooks and pens and pencils and stuff is, what the heck am I going to write?
Oh, yeah.
Right? Like, I mean, I don't actually do all that much writing, but I love having all of the stuff to do it super pretty when I'm ready. So the other day I was just, on Facebook. I think I was reading something from one of my Facebook groups, someone's post or something, and off to the side they have suggested groups, and I saw one called Sims Journalers, and I said to myself, So I went and looked, and so they're actually, I still actually can't quite figure out where the journaling is happening, but the group mostly is people who are playing Sims 4, which I do not have. But they're actually, the intent of it is for people who actually, whoops, Guinness just fell off the couch. Are you okay? He is starting to show some signs of age. He's getting a little clumsy, and he's always been super, super not clumsy. So it's always it always takes me aback when he does something and his gracefulness is just not there. For the most part, he's still fine, but he is 17.
Right.
But I was kind of intrigued by the idea of, well, first, playing Sims. I've spent a crazy amount of money on The Sims 3 with all of the expansion packs and all of the stuff packs, and it's all on my MacBook, and I never play. But so I was intrigued with the concept